Welcome to our workshop on mindfulness with social emotional resources. My name is Danielle Moore, and I'm the Parent and Family Support Specialist with the Urban League of Greater Madison. And I'm very excited to be having you watch this recording. To start off, let's talk about what mindfulness is. It's kind of a buzzword that's thrown out there, and I just want to make sure everyone knows the idea behind what mindfulness is, so that we have a better understanding of how we can use mindfulness in our daily lives and with our scholars at home. So mindfulness is this idea of just being fully present in the moment, trying to avoid thinking about, the past or the future, and just truly bringing into what is happening right now. It's to bring some awareness to your surroundings and feelings. So it's helpful when one starts feeling anxious or overwhelmed, that you can bring and center in on your current surroundings or any other feelings that you might be having in that moment. And then also it's a time to observe and just label your thoughts, feelings, and sensations in your body. So if you're finding yourself wandering with your mind or feeling any physical pain, it's really a good way to focus in on any of those feelings, thoughts, or sensations to help work through them. And then it's also to help cultivate your perspective on your own consciousness and your identity. So working through some different mindfulness practices can really give you a good perspective on who you are, what you believe, and just thoughts about the world around you. So there's lots of different ways to practice mindfulness. Some common ones that people think about are like meditation and yoga, but even within those, there's different ways to practice mindfulness. So within meditation, you can do some guided meditations where you're listening to someone guide you and speak through different feelings, different pictures that you can imagine in your head, or asking critical questions to guide your thoughts through things, or you can just sit and practice meditation with silence, where you just allow your brain to really just work through what it's needing to process. And then another way that you can practice mindfulness is by using some grounding exercises. So these are useful when you're feeling overwhelmed or anxious and there's a lot just going on in your environment, and it can help really bring you back to that present feeling. So some popular ones are the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding exercise, where you go through your senses and really explore how you're feeling, the things in the room around you, what you taste and hear in that current moment. That really recenters your body and your brain. And there's some other grounding exercises out there too that you can find with the Google search or YouTube videos have good ones of those. And then yoga is another common practice of mindfulness. It's a little more active. You get to move your body and really feel through the different parts of your body and what they're feeling. It's good for stretching and really getting that physical aspect of how you're feeling in that present. And then it also helps to calm your mind when you practice yoga too. Another way to practice mindfulness is by using self-compassion. So these could be like positive affirmations, or just thanking yourself for things that you've done in that day, eating healthy, taking care of your body, just really focusing in on that self-love and self-compassion for you. Another good way to practice mindfulness is setting intentions. So if you're going to go for a walk, or in that day you have some goals that you want to achieve, you can set those intentions of how you're going to have the mindset for that day, and just making sure that you know the type of thought process that you would like to be going into with. Breathing exercises are another good way to practice mindfulness and help regulate both your physical body and your mental thinking. So there's a bunch of different ones out there too. There's called the finger breath, where you breathe in while going up your finger and breathe out when you go down, and then you do that throughout your hand. There is a lion's breath, where you breathe really deeply into your nose, and then you stick your tongue out and exhale really loudly, like you're roaring like a lion. There's ice cream breaths, a bunch of different ones out there that you can find also on Google or on YouTube that'll walk you through them. And then some kind of uncommon ways to think about mindfulness is kind of through eating or through exercise. So that's just taking that extra step and really being intentional with, especially with eating, how a food item tastes. What does the texture feel like on your tongue, and just really going deeper into focusing in on what you're actually eating. Mindful exercise would be the same, just focusing in on specific parts of your body and how, when you exercise them, how they feel, kind of like in yoga, where you want to stretch yourself a little far, but you don't want to go to a point where it's painful. So just being aware of how certain actions make your body feel in that exercise. And then also just practicing gratitude can help you, really be aware of your feelings and thoughts. So just thinking through maybe at the end of each day, some things that happened during your day that you're thankful for, or in a moment, just think about the things around you that you feel glad to have in your life. And with mindfulness comes some different benefits to practicing it in your daily, weekly life. Just having some consistency in how you practice mindfulness can really help improve your focus. So, kind of honing in your thoughts and feelings can help you focus in better. And then it can also help manage your stress. Practicing mindfulness gives you, these tools and techniques that when you're feeling stressed, you can do a mindful practice, and then it can, relieve some of that stress, helps create an emotional balance. So, you're not wandering all over the place. You're really digging deep into what you're feeling then and there, rather than it all building up. It can increase your resilience, and then it also improves sleep. Okay, so now I just want to give an example of what guided meditation could be. It's from a children's book called I Am Peace by Peter Reynolds, and it's a really good picture book about how simple mindfulness can be and how it can provide you with some peace in your life. So wherever you are, you can begin by either lying down or finding a comfortable seat. Close your eyes and gently place your hands on your belly. Notice your breathing at this very moment. Is it fast or slow? Can you feel it filling your belly as you breathe in? Lift a hand and place it in front of your mouth. When you breathe out, what does the air feel like on your hand? Is it warm? Cool? Just notice. There is no right or wrong answer. With both hands back on your belly, start breathing in through your nose if you weren't already. This will help slow down your breathing and filter the air going into your body. Imagine your belly is like the ocean. With each inhale, the waves rise, and with each exhale, they fall. Feel your belly rising and falling as you breathe. Now, imagine there's a small boat on your ocean. What does it look like? You don't want the boat to capsize, but you do want to help guide it toward the shore. You can do this by taking nice, slow, deep breaths in and out through your nose. Create a steady rhythm for your boat by breathing in for 3 counts and out for 3 counts. As your belly rises and falls, continue to guide your boat. After a few cycles of slow and steady breathing, imagine your boat has safely landed on the shore. Now, bring your attention back to the rise and fall of your belly as you breathe in and out, in and out. Begin to notice how you feel. Is your breathing different than it was when you first started? Does your body feel different? What about your mind? Is it sleepy or full of thoughts? Is it calm? Again, there is no right or wrong answer. When you feel ready, slowly open your eyes. If you are lying down, gently bring yourself to a seated position. Say something kind to yourself. You are wonderful. You are special. You are peace. Thank you for doing that little guided meditation with me. And then I hope that that gives you just a little glimpse into how quick and easy a guided meditation could be. You can find a bunch of YouTube videos that have guided meditations, or you can find books that have them as well if you want to read them with your scholar. Next, here's just some resources to check out that do have kind of paid subscriptions to them. Headspace is a big one that people use to do mindfulness. Another one to check out is Netflix Guide to Meditation. It talks about all the research and things that have gone into meditation and how it helps with our well-being. There's a bunch of Audible books and podcasts to check out about meditation, and all these other apps too to help you add mindfulness into your daily lives. And then here is some free ones to check out. The Cosmic Kids Yoga and Yoga with Adriene are both YouTube videos. A bunch of different apps as well. Mindful.org has a lot of good articles about beginning mindfulness. If you have any thoughts or questions about what mindfulness is and just want to dig deeper into what it is and how you can practice it, that's a good place to start. And then just generally like YouTube videos, you can search mindfulness and there's lots of ones out there. Okay. Again, thank you so much for watching this workshop on mindfulness, and I hope you check out some of our other workshops on the website.